Everybody, Navy Marine 812 here, and it has been a long time since I made a video. So today I finally got an idea, and I'm going to show you how to take apart a Sony DualShock 3 6-axis controller. And simply because I've had a problem with it. So first of all, you're going to need a screwdriver, and you'll have 5 screws to undo. Got one here, 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 and here. Now I have already gotten them all out, and the tricky part taking the controller apart is right here. When taking the controller apart, everything around here is loose, like where the screws are, but this part is like, it feels like it's almost one piece. But you have to push really hard on the lower part, push in really hard, and eventually it'll pop out. And you can see here where there's a connection. So just set this piece aside. Now my main focus of this video is on the battery, which is the battery right here, and you have all the circuits on it. Well, if you're going to replace the battery, because this battery died, so I'm going to replace it. So you simply just unhook the battery from where it's hooked up, which is right here, and you have this. Now if you take a close look at the battery, you have the model number right there, and then look really closely at this number right here. It says 610 mAh, that's milliamp hours. Now see, if you're going to buy a new battery, you might want to try and go buy a battery with more than that, like with a higher number of milliamp hours, because you have a battery with a longer charge and you can play for longer. So this is the battery, and it's got the model number and everything on it, so you know what to look for. I'm pretty sure it's easy to find. I'll find that out soon because I have to buy a new one. And then looking at the inside of the controller, so inside the battery side, we have the circuit board. If you're willing to go further into the controller, which I will not in this video, there is a screw you have to undo, and you can take that out. And then we've got the rumble motors here. And one thing you notice when you're trying to take the controller apart is that these pieces right here, they will fall out a lot. So, but they're really easy to put back in. You just stick the 2 rods there in right near the R1 or L1 button, and they just fit right back into place. So it's just kind of simple. You just kind of push it under, and there you go, and they should be fine. And yeah, but I'm not much of a modder myself, so I'm not going to go any deeper into the controller. And to put it back together, if you're replacing the battery, or simply just taking apart the controller, reconnect everything. This is a bit tricky to reconnect. Let's see. Reconnect that. Snap this area. Snap that back in. As if I would do it, but I'm not finished with my controller, so snap that back in, and then replace all 5 screws with the screwdriver. Charge your controller, and you should be ready to go. Alright, thank you. I hope this helped, and I'll see y'all later.